inside of the body. They can't find it. It's not in the head. They can see our head reacts to us thinking and stuff like that, but they don't know where our memories are stored, where our thinking happens, or none of that stuff. It's like if it comes from a receive, we're a receiver receiving the information, just like the game, just like in the game. We're just a receiver of our thoughts and our fucking self. Some crazy shit that is not connected to the meat. You know what I mean? They can't find where in the meat it's stored. And we shed and we change every 10 years that we're a different body. So, and all our cells remove themselves and renew themselves. So it's like, where is this shit stored?
Who's the I don't know. I'm thinking about when it comes to the body receiving, like you said, who's delivering. Like, in different experiences we have, it's always a thing that we are saying is it was thinking this or it was thinking that or I was thinking that while I was over here. Like, what can it be? We're thinking this while we're right here.
Say that part again, Ty. That last part. Say that last part again.
No. I said,
yeah, because at least on my subject.
World exists because we exist here. Like how you observe things.
Yeah.
Who is the person who thinks the reality is the truth?
Yeah, it keeps trying to fractalize you. Yeah, but I think I get what you're saying.
You can't see like the ecosystem for what it is, even if we try to break it down.
I think he's talking about
one thing
because we're perceiving here. This is what's existing.
Yeah.
And when you go into these other places and you start perceiving that, that's now reality. It's not like this isn't separated from reality in any way. It's just that's another part of the reality that's just existing.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
And when you in journeys and stuff, what is that when you
Oh, they just kicked you out that time. He's still talking. Yeah, Discord's getting weird. I think it's
listen, do you know like I was saying, like the ecosystem, same thing, like our mind comes from maybe we like the higher self, all these ideas that people put into the idea shit that we got spinning around of all type of possibilities in life and shit like that. So who knows if the dimensional shit of we're controlling it from another dimension or getting high in another or dreaming in another dimension or whatever, if our astral form is the real true form and we're just experiencing flesh for a little while through and still being astral following this flesh suit around to experience the entire life of this flesh suit. Like, you know what I mean? Who knows?
I think we were watching yesterday put out a good analogy for, like, even though a lot of people are going into these, like, this place, this altered space, they may be just taking different paths. So they all are getting to whatever, but some of them are in what we would call like South America now. Some of them are in North America. Some of them are in icy places. Some of them are in places that consider they're all flaming and whatever because they dug holes into the magma. And yeah, it's just they've all taken different paths, but they're all kind of getting to that same place. And it's not really that it's disconnected from here. It's just this is another part of that same place.
Of that same place.
Oh. Yeah, that's the part I left out on when I was breaking up. Was your reality. When a person is in a journey or something like that, or in a dream, a lot of people had dreams, and you start having thoughts about the reality where you at and what's happening. Is it that the body here is connecting to that space, or is there a space that's connected to all of those spaces?
Yeah.
This is all. I think this is all of those places, and they're all connected. Even though we see this place, we see the other places too, but we just not, in like really in tune to them because I think they each play a part to make them all exist.
We ignore most of it. We ignore it. We're bombarded constantly with commercials in our mind.
Yeah, we bombarded with everything, but
Or we
Yeah.
working it out in a way,
that's
in the coolest way.
it's to me. I feel like that's the beauty of it. Is that you can
Yeah,
be here and then you can still be in those other places at the same time to where you having all like a conglomerate of experiences from every dimension at one time.
yeah. This kind of all flown out and kind of playing into each other's entanglement.
Yeah, yeah, and it's playing the game of life.
Yeah,
Yeah. And think about where that eye is coming from. That's able to observe too. Because a lot of people get caught up,
uh, where
not
where
recognizing.
where's the eye coming from?
They can't find it in the body. They can't find the eye.
Now, think the body. Get the body. The
They're
body.
like,
This is
oh.
being by the eye.
yeah.
They're like, no, we can't find the eye of this person who he was. We just could find this. We could only search through this vessel of who was this person, this puppet, this avatar, and we can't find the source of this guy, John, David, whatever the fuck his name is, that was running this avatar before he died. We can't find the eye.
The eye, the
It
eye,
doesn't
John.
have a location.
You know what they
The
call
source
that?
has no location.
I just went to.
So you're already there. The
Mm.
source is always there. And people look, but then you say, hey, I was just looking for myself at the end of the day. That's a lot. Now, you can do it.
It's possible. It's possible. But
It's being done.
It's being done, but you creating so many different aspects of yourself
Mm-hmm.
that every time you get to one, you say, "Ooh, that's me right there," and then it be like, "Yeah, that's a part of you. We gonna play with it for a little bit, and then we gonna go on to something new."
Yo,
Yeah.
I
It's
don't know.
all just a part of it. Yeah.
With the way we think, right?
That happens every day. Like, imagine a kid that has a huge imagination, and people on Earth, they say you got to get to the kids because they can believe anything. So what if their mind is so open that they are believing in everything? And as they say, adults, people choose as adults to create that reality where it's so separate. But imagine a kid that's talked to young about a lot of so-called esoteric science or things that's happening in their individual life to make it even more esoteric, to allow them to see every thought that's conjured in their mind, how the reality of it is real, but also how to correlate it to the reality in front of their face at the same time. And that's how sometimes you get the superstar, or they probably call back then the Buddha, or old Charlie down the street. But as people get older, they build belief patterns. So then, I can't do this because of this, or I think it's like this. But that's still God at work. Like, all right, you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have the power to create that if that's what you want to create. Yeah.
And that imagination that the kid is in is the same realm. The DMT.
Sorry, the package over there.
It's all exactly the same, but they're able to navigate it in it more because they don't have so many tethers. But also they can't relate it back to us so much because of how they're babies. But then they do through the essence when they say, "Oh, baby's so precious." And you see people defend. Like it's out there, and then people treat holy people like that, or people they love.
Yeah, the same way we either want to care for them or get rid of them because they may
we treat holy people like they holy, okay, like they holier than thou. Oh, he's real spiritual. Look how
that's the divine honor that a person gives a child, changing its diapers, feeding it all the time, donating all of their time and their knowledge and experience.
Yeah.
their mind in that open
Kids
space.
be taking
But they don't know
advantage of
how to do much or shouldn't have to attend their mind to do so many egotistical things like put on their own shoes. Their mind is so out there, they can't care about that. They're the king.
Yeah.
They treat them like that. But really, when the king is, they can see do to them and still there in mind. It's just your imagination. What are you thinking? How far does your mind go? Like when people are falling and stuff, where are they plucked from?
Your mind will infinitely go though. There's no limit to how far it will go.
Yeah. And that's why that state is considered like a special state, and people are always trying to touch it again. Yeah. I want to touch on some of that infinity, but I don't want to, get lost in it. That's madness.
I just want to break off a little piece and put it in my pocket.
Yeah,
feel the energy of it.
Get that shiny piece right there. You see, oh yeah, that's a nice shiny piece.
And talk all about the shiny piece and hang it over people's heads.
Yeah.
But then
when you hold it in the light like this, everybody should follow me.
That motherfucker, that little shiny piece get dull though and don't be shiny no more. You be like, dang, sometimes you just forget about it. You forget you even had it.
Try to get up.
Cryo, can you mute your mic?
Great one.
Sorry, I thought I was muted this whole time.
See, a whisper.
Careless whisper.
Well, oh dang, Ozo had jetted it out. I forgot what he had asked earlier. I was trying to get the line right. Sarah Ali, like, could you call Wally? I called Wally the other day. He didn't answer. I didn't even leave a message.
What?
I didn't even leave a message. Wally, call Wally.
Wally likes to tap into them outside.
Yeah,
I talk about the things I talk about because see it all around you. Well, people can see it all around them.
Yeah, but it's that same thing though. It's like True was talking about it earlier, like with the psychedelics. He was watching all these videos with people who would mention it and bring it up, but because his awareness wasn't looking for it, it wasn't seen. Like if you're driving down the street, once you get the car, you now see the cars that look like your car. But if you were really aware, you'd be able to calculate how many red cars you'd seen before, all the blue cars, all the different models.
Yeah, because I like Leo watching his videos. I didn't even know. Like it was a couple of people who videos I had started watching like years ago, and they never even talked about psychedelics. At least it seemed. And then when I started getting into psychedelics, they was like, saying that's where they got their understanding from diving in on psychedelics a lot.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying stuff because of stigmatism. It's like, no, I don't want to get ostracized. I want people to still love me.
Yeah. Like after the LSD was resynthesized, how that whole town had kind of gotten into using it. It went like into like recreational. Everybody was using it, even like their upper class, like elite people.
Hey, it's weird because when you start seeing the unfoldments of reality and the different types of people and the different things we take on in life, you see the pattern. It's like it's a pattern. Like if you go back and you listen to like Neville Goddard and then go and find people that talked at his time, you see that all of them sound alike.
Yeah, they're in that wave.
Yeah. So like listen to somebody that's talking, that's taking psychedelics, you like gravitate towards them because they got that same understanding that you have from the diving in, and it's like, bro, it's like
I
almost.
think that's how it is in all of it too, though. Like, say you're in fashion, say you're in music, you do that same thing. You start to find the waves through history, and you go, oh yeah, then if that's where they were doing this wave of music, I'm gonna try to put that into what I'm trying to figure out. that the greatest music theory or spiritual theory, or you know, I think that's what this keeps happening. If we could actually really understand that pattern like you're talking about, we'd be able to see what we really are.
Yeah. and that's where I think we get the synchronicities from, because you know we don't understand that it's not a synchronicity, it's just a certain pattern, and we're in tune to it, but we learn to forget about it and not see the pattern and like make it seem like it's not there. So it's like we always doing something new.
Yeah.
Like we always creating something new.
Oh, that's just a coincidence. Oh yeah, this is new. It feels familiar. Oh, the deja vu. Yeah, we're always kind of
when you get into
not
your
allowing
mind,
it to fully come through.
Then when a person get in their mind, if they keep on saying those things, they'll still be the type of person to say, it's something out there, I just don't know what's out there. But it's a lot of coincidences and stuff. Like you can see them, their trip and their story without them even knowing, but knowing at the same time.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But
that's why I say if you know how your own language is built up, you can kind of start even reading how you've been kind of running into these patterns, and how you kind of go over this and go under that, and around this and around that. Just kind of are always kind of caught in that same thing, no matter what's kind of happening, where you're going. You know, you could be in another town completely and still end up caught in that same rhythm of, release.
Yeah. I was watching this one video. Was talking about synchronicities, and it was talking about this one guy, and he was an actor, and he was supposed to make this movie, and he was like going, I gotta get the book before I do the scene in the movie. Let me get the book and try to read the book. But everywhere he went, he couldn't find that book. So like one day he went and he got on the train or the trolley or whatever, and it went like this guy, like it came to a stop. This guy got up and he got off and he left a book on the seat. So he said he went and got it and picked it up and looked at it, and it was the book that he was looking for.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
And then to make matters even worse, like once the person that wrote the book told, when he got it, talked to him and told him the story, he said, man, that's my book. He was like, my friend left it on the train, you feel me, like a long time ago when I let him use it. That's my copy.
Weird. That's what I mean about the interconnection. And that's like always happening, no matter what.
Always happening.
Always.
Even
that's
when you think it's not.
Yeah.
And that's why even for the people, a lot of people, like you say, come across things. Just think about the human experience. Because some people come across the sink and they'll start going, like, kind of what Earthlings call crazy. Like trying to relate it to people or trying to say, no, this person, like, they make fun of it on TV all the time. Oh, they just said that on the TV. That ain't real. You're just tripping and stuff. But to the person that goes through that in their everyday life, especially, it comes with a calmness of accepting things, of seeing how things are in your mind as a person travels more. Because imagine fighting yourself, like saying, did that really happen? Is this happen? Is that a coinky dink, or did somebody make that up? And then you're in a journey, you see things just passing with your mind, just synced up, just this happening, all these cool things and whatever it got to be. I see that as still a huge part of the person's experience. That, just acceptance of things. It allows the person's life to move a lot more smoother, because you'll try to relate things in a way, but you'll be relating it through a character trait that, say, a person, like we just had the fashion example earlier. Like you're just ripping up your jeans, like the other fashion designer. Like, we see what you at. You see, you want to rip that up. We know how that feel when you want to just do this, match, not get rid of your old clothes and do this. But they like working with new material and all that other stuff. But they can see like where that person is.
Yeah, still kind of playing to that essence.
That's still that too. Like that make me laugh how something that can be, like something terrible that's happening. It's like, back in the days, you didn't have a gang of pants, so you would take your jeans and you would cut them off and make short pants when summertime came. When you grow out of them, because you don't want to be walking around flood them, so you just cut them in the short pants. They get holes in them from washing them, and like sometimes you got talked about for that. But now they made it a whole thing now to where this is how they're wearing them. This is a
Think about what
style
video games
now.
are made about, though. Old battles that people talked about, like, that was a bad battle, man. That was bad times. Yeah, we don't want to be doing that again. Yeah, but you played that game yet? You played that game.
It show you the whole thing. You get to be one of the fighters and die in the fight.
We like putting it on as fashion. We put
it
entertains us.
That's what I feel like now. I feel like, ever since that experience where I was that little fucking, I don't know if I was like a little crab or whatever I was, but I was grabbing seashells off the bottom of the ocean and I was covering myself in them. And I could see the sharks and whatever fish that the predator swimming all above me. I could see their shadows going over me and everything, bro. And I'm just hiding in all these shells. And it's like, it's like we not only do that with clothes, but we do it with ideas also.
Yeah, beliefs.
Yeah, with our beliefs. And the beliefs shell us from reality or what things are, what things is.
Yeah.
It's like these shoes make me look like, this watch make me feel like, and it's crazy because they do give us that high. They give everybody a certain high from just, man, that shit is crazy as shit.
Yeah. It's how they feel that same divine. Yeah, they would put in any type of idol or anything else. Or
exactly. Exactly.
I was just about to say, doesn't everything do that? I was talking to my girlfriend yesterday about getting married. Like, what's the big deal? And she was like, well, just to experience it. I'm like, okay, but why? Like,
part of that.
Why not experience like just a long-term companionship with somebody? Like, why do you have to go down to the courthouse and get a piece of paper? Like, you can put a ring on your finger.
She was looking at you like, why you acting like you ain't seen Cinderella?
You seen the ritual, girl?
You seen the ritual, and God be there too.
God go there.
I always wonder this, when I a lot of times I'll just listen to you guys talk because I don't feel like I can keep up with your conversation. Yeah. But when you're talking about God and you're talking about discovering God through journeying, et cetera, oftentimes not specifically in here, but sometimes in here, but other times in other videos that I listen to and stuff, a lot of people, when they come to the conclusion that God exists, they go back to Jesus.
Yes.
And I'm like, why Jesus? Why not something else? For me, when I came to the conclusion that God exists, I feel like God is a source. God is not Jesus or whatever, but God is just a source, with no demands. It's just a creation. It's just the source of creation with no demands on me. I don't have to live my life in a certain way in order to please this source. It's just God is just a source, and that's how God is in us. Because we have a source of creation in us. Like men have a seed, women have eggs. Together we create life. God made us that way. We have a source in this. But I just find it interesting that when people come to their conclusion that God exists, some people go to Allah, some people go to Jesus, some people go to other gods that have rules, and I'm like,
yeah. They always got to hit their foundation again. They usually go back to whatever foundation concept or whatever they consider a strong foundational concept. They always, it's the shell that they feel comfortable in again.
Yeah, because it's crazy because that is the truth. When I seen these, every old couple that I seen that was like on psychedelics, real tough, and they talked about it real good and meeting the source and all those things. They said, but we're Christians now. We don't do that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't. I. It's confusing to me. Like I don't know. Just because God exists, I just still don't believe that there's like heaven and hell.
You know, it says in the Bible not to do drug magic.
Yeah, and that was just a person who said that. That wasn't like
It's
that was
one
just a
group
person who said
system. Yeah. This guy
Hey.
said, we don't like this type of stuff over here.
it. Hey,
We
boo.
don't like this stuff.
What you gotta?
Oh, see? I told you you'd be. You see how easy that was?
No, you got to understand that it was leaking. It's not as good quality as the original, but it still
Don't
works.
try to find complaints. Have the joy. Have the joy.
It's made out of really weird plastic, but I'm still gonna use it.
Have the
What
joy.
is Is that one of those like plastic umbrella or plastic parachute toys when I was a kid? You used to get those
Basically.
plastic parachute toys you had to throw
now
up
you
in the
feel it
air.
with weed. Yeah, see, while you were sitting there one time high, you were like, if we feel that with weed, we could just parachute the weed into our lungs.
That wasn't me. That was y'all Dragon Ball Z kids. That was y'all Dragon Ball Z boys. I was messing with my friend yesterday. I was supposed to live stream with him on Saturday. He was like, I just had to play Dragon Ball Z all weekend because whatever that guy's name. And I was like, I know all my my male black nerd friends were grieving last week. He was like, what? It's not funny. I'm like, I'm not joking.
Is Dragon Ball Z a Naruto? What is with that?
because that guy, well, at least my friend said that Dragon Ball Z had a lot of characters that were very relatable to black people, and then a lot of black characters as well. And that's
Yeah. Kind of like, that's why they like Chris.
I ain't gonna lie.
Movies.
That was a pretty good bag. Damn.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z, hella fire, bro. Even though I was a kid, I was just looking at this shit like, I fuck with this. My bad, I mess with this. I'm sorry, I mess with this.
Yeah, I got.
My daughter used to watch that, and the first time I saw it, I was so mad. I'm like, "What are you watching? What is this balls show? Why are you watching this show called Dragon Balls?" And she was like, "It's called Dragon Ball Z, Mom." And I didn't believe her. I'm like, "You can't watch something called Balls."
Oh wow. Hey, somebody.
You see where your mind went?
Mama
As soon
tripping
as
again.
you got on, you were like, what?
Like a people.
Not my job.
You say something, bro.
Oh gosh.
Kind of missed out.
Well, that volcano bag sure got me toasted.
You're so funny. Here's to cry out the rest of it.
You see, what I've decided to do when I was a younger adult was let my innocence shine through, even though I'm a man, and it's been beneficial.
I was a young warthog.
You should be happy to see that.
Let me
See
see.
how it has always kind of benefited you in certain ways.
It's basically, I'm like Switzerland. That's why I don't get in too much trouble. People usually just don't mess with me.
Man, what was y'all talking about? I dipped off a bit.
We're talking about this beautiful device
We
right
still
here.
live?
Yeah, we live. I'm just I'm trying to cause I put a new West name on here, so I'm trying to fix it while it's live because I can't really.
Oh, I was ruining the line?
Just trying to contribute to the show in a cool way.
True life stories. Stealth Life.
Yeah, what are you gonna put it in, and what are you gonna do with it once you put it in there? That's yeah, it can be anything.
Life stories. Find it
Really or not, they're gonna do it.
257 bodies, one body at a time. True life stories. Now with ostrich skin. Just start making intros for your live stream. True life story. Bathed in shea butter, now an ostrich skin.
True life
Oh,
stories.
we had Nemo on camera, and it didn't even have True on camera. Rip.
Get your ostrich skin.
True life story. Coming straight to you from the
Man, type something, Big
Serengeti.
Chill. Let me see. Oh, damn. I can't see nothing now, bruh.
Did anybody fix Theo's thing yesterday? Time for me to go. I just have to finish this case.
Top of the morning, good afternoon, good evening. Where we are nighttime, it's coming soon.
Big Chill.
Can't hear you.
What's going on with the YouTube thing? True, I was typing in the chat and I put all message, but it wasn't. I don't know if it's a YouTube thing was messing up or something, man. And I know I was liking it more, but the like button didn't even move up. I went on like another device, liked it, and the like button didn't even go up. So something's weird with YouTube today or something.
I don't know, because
YouTube's
Justin Boyd said,
I just liked your video on 3 devices and it never went up once.
Justin
It
Boyd
went up for me.
I was in the chat room with 3 different devices and it didn't even move how many people
Your
were up.
Canadian connection is too slow.
Were you existing as 3 different
I'm not
people
in
in the
Canada
chat?
right now. I'm in Albania. I'm not in Canada. I'm in Albania. But anyways,
Yeah, that Albanian connection, you know.
it's a little rough. It's a little rough, but it's still, still working.
I'm in Turkey.
there we go.
I have my Turkish money. I'm in Turkey.
Dang, there we go. Okay.
You ever been to Turkmenistan?
There we go. Good vibes. Good vibes. Looking good now, True. Whatever you
You
did.
go watch the whirling dervishes.
Turkish lirasi.
I'm more of a duck quack guy. I don't know about turkeys. They say ducks are dry, but turkeys are dry. I don't understand. I don't know.
No, ducks are oily meat. That's good meat. Duck is good meat.
I'd rather duck than a turkey, but turkey feeds more people. So
Yeah.
Easy. Turkey is nasty.
that's getting cheap.
I'm trying to figure out what to do for
Chicken,
lunch.
beef, bacon, everything's expensive. But I seen a good 10-pound turkey at the grocery store yesterday for $24 Canadian, and that's really good. Usually for $24, you're getting a 4 or 5 pound.
Been there since Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's coming up. Easter and Thanksgiving's coming soon, right? But birds are always on sale at the grocery store here. Ducks or turkeys. Very rarely you'll see geese.
Birds are constantly cycling.
Ducks. Even rabbits now. I've seen it at the grocery store, the brand name grocery store. Like
rabbits are constantly cycling. Yeah. Rabbits always come back when money goes down.
Yeah, they sell
when
rabbits
it's hard
now.
to buy beef and stuff like that. Rabbits usually come back.
Because beef and steak is so expensive. Ain't nobody buying that shit until it goes off 30%, 50% off. Then everybody buys it. $26 for 3.
You don't see a bunch of them rabbit farmers popping up all over the place again. Rabbits.
I could do that. I like rabbits. I could have killed them or breed them. I could have do that.
Get to an ugly rabbit. A lot of people kind of get the cute rabbit. You gotta get to an ugly, buck-teeth rabbit. Like it wants to kill somebody all the time.
In the woods, they eat that shit because it's low in protein, but it's good meat. But us people that left the forest,
rabbit is like high
protein
but low fat.
You never eat that shit.
Mute your mic, Cryo.
Pigeons. What you doing, Cryo? Man, so loud.
I know. You gotta mute your mic. It's loud.
It's because you wrestling in that volcano machine.
No, I literally didn't even make any loud noises. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it's like scuffling noises. Not loud, just scuffling. Like you were trying to
like
What kind of car do you have? Do you got like a little Honda Civic or something?
Yes, I already told you.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Today's a new day. You might have told me yesterday. Today's today. But it sounded like you were like squeezing into something or something. It was making a lot of squishy noise. Nothing too loud. Everything's proper. Everything's proper. It's proper still. You're still proper, right? Still proper. We're just saying maybe put the phone, hold it in your hand. Constructive criticism, my brother. It's Friday.
You know what Big Phil's imagination to go.
Man, people got earbuds on, so that noise was like
for that type of
vibrating my ears. I had my earbuds on, man. I got some new skull
I got
candies.
I got my headphones
I told
on.
him, Jeff.
I bet you what it was. I bet you what it was
in my ear.
what the USB
That's the people
audio
got on
was
headphones,
reading
Tyrone.
up. Probably
When
made a
you
bunch of noise.
you and the other person that it was bad that somebody said that complaining that you making too much noise. And I said they probably had on headphones. Remember? We talked about that? Since we like remembering things.
Yeah,
I don't
just
like.
Remember, I'm in a
adjust
I'm not
your
gonna
volume setting so it doesn't catch all the lower.
whatever,
stuff.
man.
sitting there yelling at people because you making
Adjust
noise.
it so it doesn't adjust your
You
stuff.
should get yelled at. Whatever, man.
Well, no one's yelling. No one's yelling. We're just trying to explain the noise we heard, and now you're explaining it. That's great. Amazing. It's beautiful. No one's yelling.
See, just
No one's yelling.
I know, y'all the
okay,
ultimate.
I'm gonna
ultimate
mute
villain
up.
time.
I'm gonna just mute up until I do what I gotta do, so I don't be creating. Because we are on the live, and we don't want to be sitting back, somebody talking, and you hearing.
That's all.
Yeah,
That's it. Simple. Nothing crazy.
it sounded like you were getting a bag of chips and.
Yeah, then you drive and the window was down. You hear the car drive, and it's like just mute up for a little bit.
Yeah.
But Justin Boyle, man,
Those
he
sound
said something.
suppressed headsets where
He
it doesn't
said,
play the background.
do hair tattoos look real or fake? It's called SMP. What the heck is SMP?
Hairlines. If they do a tattoo hairline, they can look all right, but the whole tattoo usually kind of.
People tattoo their beards too. Arab guys are getting into that stuff now. I see a lot of Arab
filling in bald spots in a beard. Sometimes looks okay. It's depending on how you. Yeah, but there's actually ways that you don't do permanent tattoos where people just kind of use like dyes in certain ways, and they actually make their beard look really full, and their hairline look really cut. Yeah, you maybe watch some videos on this kind of doing that type of stuff.
Yeah, one of the most famous YouTubers. Shout out to you, Fousey Tube, man. Big Chill, man, is with you, my brother. He's on his third comeback. He's in rehab again. You guys have to know Fousey Tube. If you don't know Fousey,
That's 2 years later.
But he tattooed his head. Yeah, he tattooed his hair on his head, and he regrets it, but it's there for life.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kick took away his deal, and he's back in rehab. But it's a good thing.
So wait,
Jake
is
Paul
it a tattoo? Like when you say tattoo, is it like a tattoo?
Yeah, some of them do permanent tattoos. The needles and all things. Yeah. I've seen people. Some of the girls do designs. Hairline designs. They tattoo like a design on their hair line.
This Greek girl that got her eyebrows tattooed.
Yeah,
but
that's
she got like fake
that.
hair too. She got imprints too. Like she did it full 9. She got these imprints, but you can never pick them out, man.
Yeah, those. Yeah, they grow.
The hair implants. It's like a tube that goes in your skull or something. I don't know because I've seen it on Chinese.
Yeah,
black,
but those
white people.
those hairs grow though. They take your
So is that? Oh, okay. So they putting real hair follicles back in there, basically.
No, some people use like a machine that can put the hair in like a random, like hairline now.
Yeah.
But they're taking hair from your hairline and usually in the back, or actually on the top of your butt. But
Yeah, I'm trying to catch a video and see.
Hey man, I got a unibrow and I'm proud of it. I've never ever waxed the middle of my eyebrows. My girl been 16, 18 years trying to get me, but she don't get me, man. And I'm proud of my unibrow. I don't care. I know who's got one out there, but good for you. You know what I mean? My shit just keeps going. It doesn't stop.
It keeps sweat out of your third eye.
It's my third eye's mustache. It's my third eye's mustache. It's not its eyebrow because it goes down. Right? Like
your third eye's got a mustache.
Right here, social media, go check him out. Anybody wants the update, this is how it's looking.
Okay. I have to make a noise. I'm looking at this SMP treatment.
Yeah, they got. Have you seen the ones where they'll completely do somebody's hair? They kind of take like like it looks like somebody's hair has been cut down and like they put it in like a shaker, or they kind of throw it on your head like a little mat or something. Yeah, they'll put you on an afro now. You can get a whole afro if you want.
Or not tea bags. What's in the tea bags? Because I see these lesbian girls do it, and they put, I don't know if it's Vaseline or something on their face, and then they sprinkle this stuff, and it looks like a real friggin' beard, bro.
Yeah.
Until you get closer, and they smell like peppermint or they smell like tea, you know. But it looks from further away, it looks like better than my beard. I'm like, whoa.
They used to call it mouse hair in the can. Remember that? They used to have that spray hair in the can.
They did him. Oh yeah, I remember that.
I
They
saw
did
that
him
in
the perfect. They gave him the perfect. What's the name though? The perfect lineup. You never have to get lined up.
Yeah, perfect lineups. Yeah, and that's what I think they're going for, the permanent lineup, so they don't have to deal with it ever again. Yeah, but that's what I've seen. Those usually look good. But if you're trying to do the whole thing, not that much. Yeah, I've seen decent lineup tattoos. A lot of models and stuff like that, if you look at them, they've kind of done that. Their eyebrows, their hairlines.
If this shit work, how come LeBron James ain't did it then? Huh? How come?
Of course he did it, bro. He's doing it right now. You didn't see his hairline disappear.
No.
He's the spokesperson for that implant shit. Everybody knows that his shit's fake.
That's what's coming.
LeBron James' hair is still kind of gone. How come Kevin Durant ain't did it?
Working on it now.
Wait till they get like neon and like glowing hair strands that they can put in there.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'll just keep my bald head.
No, I think you should get like a.
Let's hope for you get true.
Just get the lineup. Just get like
Cat
a
hair.
head.
You can have Cat Stevens hair.
Man, nah, I'd rather just be with no hair.
In Mexico or Brazil,
hair.
20 grand, you'll come back with a full head of hair.
No hair is good hair, man.
Get like the freezer, purple, like a big purple thing here and two purple things on the back.
John, stupid. He said, I don't know if they transport pubic hair on your head.
Yeah, that's what they do.
I'm gonna talk about your ass every day. Every time I see you, I'm gonna be on you.
I swear you have straight hair. Why you got curly hair now?
What's up, Green Buds?
Well,
yeah,
you know,
what happened,
man? I went through puberty.
They took the hair off your balls and put it on top of your head. Oh man, that's real. That's real psychedelic.
Beyond psychedelic, right there. Yeah, but that's how they do it. You get those plugs.
Yeah, it seemed like they was that thing, man. I don't know what's that black stuff in that tube dude got.
Yeah, some of them, yeah, they use like a chemical. And then they'll line it up with like a
But
like
how's their hair actually growing though?
You mean after they kind of inject it into their head?
Yeah.
Oh, it kind of stimulates the follicle end that's usually supposed to be on the. That's why they have to kind of cut out a piece of skin to get those follicles that are in there. They want to get the live hair follicle with a piece of hair on it so that they can inject it into your head. Then your head will take over and it'll regenerate it if you take care of it. Because if you get an infection,
hair will grow, true. After your body dies too, the hair can grow. I think they set up to like one study or one proof or somewhere up to 12 years or something. I don't know, but I know for sure 2 years, 3 years, hair still grows. When you resume bodies, the hair still gets long, fingernails to the rest of the body decays. So the hair can still grow even though, you know what I mean?
That'd be Ellis Gallons. You die and your hair, you went bald and your hair grow back. They come up in your casket and you got a full head of hair, you got a whole afro,
Eventually it happens because you might stop producing the chemicals that's been burning your hair off your head.
Oh man. In the
What's his
future,
was
they
bald,
gonna have
man.
holograms.
Birdman was supposed to be bald. That cameo was supposed to be an imprint, and that was one of the best ones of all time, right?
Green Bud said in the future they gonna have hologram hair, like on that one movie, huh? You can just push a
Yeah.
button and switch your shit up.
Yeah, AR hair.
Switch it
You
up.
got to get into designing that now, though. You want to get your designs out for now, so when it drops, you can be like, "Yeah, Meta. Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah."
There are rollers with micro needles. They roll on your scalp, open the follicles, and feed the scalp with nutrients, and your hair actually grows back to growing like normal. Oh, dang.
Yeah.
I ain't heard of that
Yeah,
one.
microneedling is used for also increasing the collagen in your face.
Oh yeah.
Micro needle roller.
Yeah. Truth's like, yeah, I'm getting one of these, and then
Micro
your whole
needle
head.
roller.
After you roll it, though, remember it's gonna put micro cuts in your head, so your whole head gonna be burning.
You gonna go take a bath? That shit gonna burn.
I tell you, yeah. What it is after you do any of these types of things, make sure you're cleaning and treating that area with maybe like a light antibiotic cream or some type of light cream or something. Because that's what happens after those hair plugs too. They get infections, and then their hair just falls out again, and they would get a scar on their head for a while until it kind of falls away. Scab.
What the hell?
Yeah,
So it's called the derma.
The derma needle?
Yeah.
Derma roller.
It's called dermaplaning.
Fuck that shit. I'm all about that nano now. Put some nanobots in my scalp. Let them make the hair. I'm cool with the nanobots.
Oh yeah, nanobot hair.
The germal this and no, I'm good. I'll do that nanotechnology. It's all
Man, they coming with all kind of different hair growth stuff. What's up with it, Corey D? Careful with the aqua velva.
So we put the aqua velva on your head.
Why?
Oh my gosh, I haven't
Because
heard
the aqua
that.
velva be burning your hair out.
Aqua velva. Oh man, I haven't heard that in 30 years, man. You have to hide that away from your uncle because when there was no booze left, he used to go grab that with some lemons and drink that stuff, man.
Oh,
remember that shit from the 80s. Aqua velva aftershave. The blue stuff. Yeah.
Golly, man, some of these people is using this hair roller thing though. They going, man, don't use this.
Yeah, because they done got their head burning and the infection.
Yeah.
After you use it, you gotta clean it too. Otherwise, you gotta So they in there using it over and over and over again.
In my area, that's where you went and bought the little ghoulies and the gremlins. He had these little creatures in cages. We didn't go there for that. He had this ointment.
People can't sell milk
that would make hair grow, bro. We would rub it on our face where we want the hair grow on our goatees. And man, whether it was mind over
you don't want to know what that was.
I don't want to know, but bro, wherever you put it, hair would start to grow, bro. And I never understood, like, how come this thing never broke through?
You don't want to know what that was.
And it's probably still there. I don't know. It just
That's what Cartman
like,
was getting out of the tubes.
It smelled like strong, 100% alcohol. You know, that's what it smelled like. But nobody drank it because you only got little vials of it.
Oh, you drank some of it.
No, you never drank it. Only rubbed it on because wherever you put it, hair grew. I'm not kidding.
That's what Cartman gets out of them vials and those hoses in the alley.
Oh yeah, it was one of those old school Chinese places, like where they buy the gremlins and shit. No joke, man. No joke. He probably sold us poison or snake oil, but maybe we were the powerful ones, and we made it happen.
Well, some of them snake tonics used to work. Snake venom tonics.
Other shit he used to get too. Like there was the Jamaican market there, you know. So the Jamaican Caribbean lady would have all the cures for everything. You know what I mean? But the Chinaman always have.
Hey, what are you playing here?
Who is it, bruh?
What are you
I
playing?
remember when my beard first grew.
You gotta You playing music in the background, brother?
No, that's my phone. That's my
Oh,
phone.
that's you, Big Chill. My bad, Cryo. Big Chill. Come on, Big Chill.
Come on,
That's
chill.
free. It's a ringtone, man. Ringtones are cool.
Not anymore. They're gonna be like, yeah, that ringtone company's gonna be like, yeah, we heard our song.
We heard our sound. You feel me?
Bars. No, that's Beethoven, man. That shit's free, man. You can make a song.
Man, what the hell is? What's up with it, Ronnie?
That's free.
You gotta get them AI generated ringtones, Big Chill.
Okay, I gotta see. What is this Aqua Volva?
Aqua Velvet is that stuff. That's like aftershave stuff. Remember?
From the 80s, man.
Nah, he said. Unless he
Aqua
spelling it
Volva.
wrong.
Aqua Volva is something different.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Aqua Volva.
Oh yeah, see that's something different. Yeah, that's a little freaky.
Aqua Volva, yeah.
I'm not sure we can talk about that.
I was driving a Volvo. Other than that, I don't know too much.
Is that a
That's
sound
called
sound?
that's called foreplay in other countries.
Aqua Volva is from Avatar.
Yeah, I hate when people call you 2-3 times. Don't leave a message. You don't know.
That's how you do that water bending.
Excuse my language.
Thanks for the Aqua Velva.
You gotta do certain type of hand
the?
movements to get that type of water bending going.
That's it. You don't leave a message.
Throws it in the trash.
I don't know people now.
I know.
Aqua Velva.
Man, but Aqua Velva is aftershave.
I remember the Aqua Velva, but I thought he was talking about something else because he spelled it wrong.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Aqua Volva is something else.
Yeah.
Leave my Aqua Velva alone. Get your hands.
But you know, I just want to talk about.
I did. It was like some other stuff.
I just shaved and everything. You know, I want to put some on.
Oh.
Now I clean my Aqua Volva. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. You really go.
And you got some of that aqua.
And I just really just. Oh, he said. Okay, I see it now. I see Bobo. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Drew's like, I need to look up this.
Yeah, I'm slow. I'm slow today. I ain't know my game. I'm just saying, God damn. They get the female sexual anatomy. I'm like, wait, hold on. Oh, okay. Okay. We like aqua velvet. No, it's aqua velvet. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Say the vulva is the area on the outside of your genitals, which includes the clitoris and the. I'm like, wait, hold on. It does not include your anus or your vagina. It's actually inside, leading up to the womb.
Yeah, that's a deep part.
Drew's like, how drinking lemons? Like, where the go?
They sell this in the stores in the 80s?
It's what they call it.
I know, John. If they was, it's still a bottle on the shelf that ain't been sold since the 80s. Like, man, that thing been there for 30-something years. We ain't sold it yet.
Man, that's that lady cleaner. That's the douche.
That would be mine.
You know that true, they're sold out, man. That's a top sale, man. Women got to top it out.
And you said that would be mine. Well, you need to take it back home. Oh wait, hold
Somebody's gonna find that shit on clearance one day. Somebody will get thirsty one day. Y'all men will fucking corpse. One of these days, somebody will get thirsty. Now let me stop.
You
That's
gotta
the
be
wrong
able to retro
They're sold out, man. Those dirty men done bought them all already.
You know, cryo feeling parched.
Next order's coming out tonight.
What's wrong with this? Cryo ain't got nothing to do with this.
Yeah, man. Don't even cry or anything. Come on, man.
Well, you know that Nemesis is your
Girl,
twin
I'm
flame
gonna
too.
get you.
I didn't do nothing.
Not yet.
Not yet, of course. Yeah. That's accusatory, even though I'm innocent. So that's messed up.
You're not capable of doing anything
that we know of.
Yeah.
You're innocent.
Made some mistakes as a kid, but I grew up and became the adult I am.
And nobody's found the body so far.
Nah,
Nobody found.
It was just
Not
pink.
257.
It was just pink eye. That's all. Wash your hands after you scratch your bum.
Yeah, cut him
You
off.
don't make
Cut
that
him
big
off.
mistake.
Cut him
Come
off. Cut him off. Cut him
You're
off.
innocent,
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm driving.
Be careful.
Out there experiencing the road.
Weather here today has like some rain. Now it's sort of like it looks like it's sunny, but it's gonna rain again. And not as nice as it is. It's still a little chilly up here in the T-Dot, but it's good, man. At least there's no snow outside.
Well, it's supposed to get cold again this weekend.
Yeah, man, this whole shit.
I'm trying to wait till after the cold because I got to do something where I can't have it freeze.
No, I'm gonna go to Niagara Falls tomorrow, but friggin'.
It's pretty right now. It's gonna be warm today. The sun gonna be out shining.
The sun is
Yeah, I
out.
might go watch some stuff today.
Shining bright like the time. I make these short, fast music videos. No one watches, but I like them.
Well, you gotta post them.
That's what people want. Yeah, Roman, you gotta post them on Discord.
Post them.
Somebody watching them.
Tango happening all the time.
One more coffee before I have to.
Yeah, you know that saying where it's like, after enlightenment, you just gotta going back to doing what you were doing before. Use the chopping wood analogy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chop wood, carry water. Before something, chop wood, carry water. After it, chop wood, carry water.
Yeah. Because that's kind of always where it entangles into everything anyway. Always.
You come right. You come right around that corner, and you open your eyes, and you be laying in your bed, and you be like, okay, yeah, I might as well be here. If I'm gonna be here, I might as well be here.
Yeah.
And it's like once you learn to chop wood, then you go somewhere else. You can see how to chop the wood in different ways.
Yeah. You see how it led you to the thing that you called enlightenment, and how it just kind of unfolds into more.
It doesn't become everything, but just a part of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's already everything.
Yeah. And when people think it's the only thing, they be like, "Oh, I'm suffering. I'm just chopping wood. Oh man." Like, no, you forgot you came back to chop wood. Like, Make it interesting. Now that you know it's not everything, and you don't got to do it the prescribed way that everybody that loves you, so-called loves you, been telling you only.
But yeah, not even them, but you telling yourself it too. Like this is the way it
Yeah,
gotta be done, and if I don't do it this way,
yeah, they not gonna like me,
yeah, let me hold
or
on, let me do it this way, cause it's like
it
nah.
won't. You see the game, like, and if you want to be a content creator or an artist, like, it's both lanes. Well, if you're creating content, you following a formula, so to speak.
Yeah. But that's kind of even what you're doing if you're just gonna herd and cheat. You're trying to create a certain content of sheep. You want your wool, if that's what you're selling, to look a certain way, and yeah, so people will, like you said, have the perception of like that you're trying to project on there. They're all gonna do what I do, so yeah, let me make it. Oh yeah, I really like it like that. I know other people's gonna do it. That's why I say post your music, because you like it.
Yeah.
It's a
And I
lot.
like so much other music out there. And people like so much other music, but then they say, no, gotta do this because it gotta have this structure, it gotta hit these numbers, or people gotta represent the hood or different things. You probably want to write a song about walking down the street.
Man,
Oh, I learned how to whistle today. Let me make a song about it.
we be worried about people going, no, see, what you gotta make a song about is you gotta make some gangster shit.
You got to make a song with Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra singing "Gangsta's Paradise."
That's why I always respected Will I Am. I saw a video of him talking to some young kids yesterday again about business and how he invested in beats with Dr. Dre, but he wanted to be the person that was in the background so he can mess with the creative aspects on how it was going to be promoted and integrated in certain ways. But also, he used to be like a conscious rapper back in the day. Like, I'm out here, they trying to put us down, but my heart's still up. Like, like New York conscious. And then he started saying he wanted to have more fun and started seeing other avenues of techno music and things like that, and went for it.
Yeah, it sort of play. It seemed like you playing you putting yourself in this loop on purpose. It's like we exploring all these different ideas. It's like we exploring them in order so we can live them and feel them and find which one best suits you, and that's the one we just kind of stick with.
Yeah, the one that kind of fits your angle.
Where's my dashiki?
Oh yeah, that's the part that killed me. Is like every time a person finds something, they gotta dress the part.
That's why I
Like,
brought it up, because you be breaking up the dashiki.
yeah,
I told
you
you
gotta dress the
that's their
part.
armor of God. It gives them that energy to kind of do that thing.
Yeah, you gotta dress the part, and that's not just talking about the clothing. You gotta dress your mind with it too, so you can speak
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, so the terminology you speak starts to become whatever it is.
And then you can just see where people hail from. Oh, I see where you're at. I see what land you're on right now. Do your thing.
Yeah,
I'll be here for a while. Then I got a plane or boat to catch.
it's like, have you ever thought about like people that wanted that actually like want to rule the world or really know everything? Like a person
Yeah,
that just wants to know everything. Like I want to know everything.
That was me.
I know the vibe. What happens after that?
Yeah.
It starts to hurt too much.
I
You're
mean,
like,
like,
I
what you
don't
think
give a
happened?
fuck
Like, you
about your
thinking a person
gangster.
that try to know everything and then learn that they already had what they needed, or
Or you become tortured by your
that
success.
they gonna be on that journey of trying to learn everything forever.
Forever.
Yep.
But it is, they put on so many different outfits, they forgot that they're the ones that can like make the outfits in the first place. Just like those who kind of came up with all that stuff that they want to know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
That's
like
why.
you designing your own outfit as you go. Like, yeah, no, give
That's
me
why
that
back in the
red
day.
shirt. Back in the day,
That's
what?
why back in the day, people didn't think that I knew what I was talking about because they would bring up like earlier in the show history, the podcast here,
Yeah.
because they bringing up different alchemies and different things. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Like, I'm like, now I remember, and I was on the channel promoting it, studying and stuff, but then it got to a point in the mushroom journey, so to speak, where it literally showed me everything, like all of the questions and ideals that I had, and brought
Yeah.
me to a realm of reality where I was talking to myself. But just to get the story, I was talking to the beings and stuff. It's like, yeah, all of that stuff you got, it's all a joke. Like, you're gonna keep going forever with any of those things that you try, and it going infinitely. But what do you want to do? Like, all of those, oh, you got to do this and do that. Like, yeah, that was you making that up.
That was
And
you
you got to do
making
this
that
and
Yeah.
do
up.
that.
The little green guy tells Luke that there is no try, there's only do. You can keep trying
Yeah.
all this stuff if you want, but what are you gonna do with it? Yeah.
You can learn it. You can keep
You
talking
can
about
learn
it.
it. You can talk it. I don't care. Like, to me, I don't. It's like, I'm glad you know, because I didn't have to go through what you went through to look for it. I could just hear you tell me about it and go, oh yeah, that's cool. That's
Glad you
cool.
brought that to the pot.
Yeah, I'm glad because I seen that something like that, but I didn't know that's what it was pertaining to. the slit, the slit string theory is like I seen it, but I didn't know that's what it was.
Yeah, that's just the terminology put on it.
Yeah, that's what they put on it. But yeah, it don't, man. I don't care. You can be smarter. You can be.
It's no different in the different countries. You just go into these different mind countries, and oh, this is what they speak like over here. Oh, this is what they.
Yeah, you can believe you smarter. You can believe you more spiritual.
Yeah.
That's the one that get me. Is the spiritual. The spiritual battle is fucking undeniable. It's like people really go, okay, this spirit is better than that spirit. It's the same battle of the gods that they had back in the days. You know, this God is better than that God.
And it's the same problem. And it's the same problem of people not dealing with stuff in their face. Like, it's a trifecta. Like the God level, oh, it's just spiritual, me thinking it, and spirits around. And, oh, I'm have problems with my mom.
Yeah.
So you see other people that bring it all spiritual. They be around people that's bringing up everyday things in their life, and they say, "No, that ain't me. That I never do that. No, you the one tripping. No, I'm just out here."
Yeah, it's kind of weird how we build up that wall and we go, okay, this is the only type of people I want to be around. To the point to where you can't be around nobody else. Every time somebody else outside of that group talks to you is just gibberish.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't speak French.
Yeah, I don't speak French. You know, when somebody like us, we be pulled out the phone, be like, man, my phone speaks French.
Yeah, they'll go to the other extreme where it's not even just they don't do it; they now looking for those people to hate on.
Yeah,
Where are they? Where are they?
Yeah, so I can point them out. I got that.
You living your life? Hold on. Let me.
You look too happy over there. You know, happiness gonna send you to hell. Your happiness gonna get you tortured forever and ever and ever.
And then I almost caught something and I almost went to hell, but I was almost swallowed up, but I got out.
Yeah. Which is it's wild because our mind, like, I feel like that's a hellish realm right there also.
Yeah, I think that's where they are always kind of getting caught up in and tuning themselves through.
Yeah, really get caught up in trying to spread love but creating hate at the same time.
Yeah. The way they cast the light causes a shadow that is way longer than the light that they can shine.
Yeah, way longer. That light shining at a fucked up angle. Like it's crazy. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like, cause like it's like I like to listen to like all like types of religions now. I guess just to see the game that they all playing, especially the Hebrew Israelites. I like to see them condemning everybody.
Yeah, that's what I mean by going out and finding them. They done found a street corner. They passed them by.
Yeah.
I used to talk to them on the street corner. I remember it was the time I went to a Christian school too. There was times with some two girls I was trying to impress them a bit on the side, and we was downtown. I was like, "Yo, pull out that Bible. I'm gonna read the scripture next to them." Jesus loves everybody, not the white.
Except the white people. And it'd be a white dude talking. Be a white Hebrew Israelite. But no, I think I just
that's
like
to be a part of the group.
I like
You'll hate yourself to be a part of the group.
I like to listen to the anger behind a lot of things. Like also when they talk about it, because it's like, you know, especially if they feel like people is going against what they saying. This is why I'm telling you this. So, you know, in order to save you, it's like kind of, it creates a lot of division. And ego, he said ego is what creates division. Man, that ego is your friend.
Ego is my friend. He be on Discord sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. You see? Yeah, he cool as a fish.
They be like, no, it's the enemy.
Where's the enemy go? Hey, ego done saved your ass a gang of times. You wasn't tripping when he saved you.
As soon as you tell yourself you got plans to kill your ego, he's like, okay, hold on. What?
Your body just still using your kid measures, using your kid ego to make shit right for you.
Yeah. It's kind of been doing that since it kind of came up with, like we were talking about, like, oh, I like this and I don't like that.
Yeah.
No's and yeses, and then it's started branching from there.
I like never say never. Don't they say that? Relationships gotta be open. Relationships with people, with businesses, even with things you do with yourself. Like it's all correlated. Like what are you willing to put yourself out there for and willing to do in the unknown and the known?
And a lot of people would we're willing to follow the script. But what do y'all think about like now that you look back, like how do you feel about scary psychedelic experiences?
For me, they've kind of never really been a part of the experience. Yeah, I can see where some people are coming from, why they kind of take it that way, though.
Yeah.
I can see why they take it that way, because they get it wrapped up in stuff that they've already built up. I can see why, and like, you know, those flashes of, oh, that would be, you know, terrifying for me here, but in those like times, yeah, it's just something to experience. And why those like people would kind of come to that conclusion. Oh, this world is way too much for me. I don't want to be in this. You know, this must be that place they told me about.
Yeah, because I heard somebody say that.
Man, I chose the wrong fire.
Like soon as you get like to a certain point of thinking you got it, or you know you get kind of bold. Like I can't have no scary trippies. Like that's when it happens.
And that's because I'm saying that. The person is saying I can't have no scary trips. They're so separate and scary from everything else.
Yeah.
When it really could be a lesson at the end of the day. Something that's just to be seen.
Yeah.
That's like the scary part. Man, life when we can trip 100 times or be all scary, but otherwise, and I think that shit is like subjective. Cause I ain't gonna, I don't know if you know, the trip is always, the experience is always scary to me. It's never not scary, but it's like I know that aspect of me. I know that part of me, and I know, you know, how far that part of me will take it.
Yeah, and how you build it up by just kind of doing that, trying to figure out what's happening. What's the worst that could happen? Or what's the next worst that could happen? What's the next? Yeah. Oh, the teeth are there. And what's the worst that could happen with teeth? Oh, the teeth are biting me. What's the worst that could happen if the teeth are biting me? And you just keep building on that.
And keep adding to it. But sometimes that part of me, I ain't gonna lie, I like to see.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like, you can understand from that experience, like what's actually going down. It's not like you're getting caught up in it, where it's just like oh no, that thing is trying to get me, man. In my everyday life, it's still trying to get me.
That's why I say you're the God of your creation, as people say the term. You always got control. A person always has control of their trips. Because it's that inner curiosity I used to bring up a lot. Those inner questions that people have in their mind and stuff. That's what mostly comes alive during the journey, because that's what's coming alive every day. Like, people say
you gotta go through you.
He said,
people say, "Oh, the subconscious mind." What did he say?
He said the subconscious mind. What?
They know in science how they say, "Oh, you got your conscious mind. 90% of the world is your thoughts are run by your subconscious mind." Therapy and access. I think we access so much more on an everyday basis than we realize. The story of psychedelics, that subconscious mind, it's stories of curiosity, realms of reality. Right.
Yeah.
That's what it creates the conscious reality. But then with psychedelics, it gives us more of a storytelling device to see what's going on in that realm, as opposed to somebody telling another person what's going on.
Yeah, it actually has an experiential language. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. But yeah, even with like that, when I was talking about with like that, the business, like, and you're just like that guy out there spinning the sign, and they keep changing the sign, and you keep just spinning it how they keep telling you to. Go over there, spin it like this, and and you just until you if you just kind of look back, you realize just kind of who you've always been connected to. And that thing is like whoever, it's like connected to everybody's building. It's this one huge thing. That's what I mean about the selfish thing, dude. If you look, most people only want to experience the selfish color of the variance of the true self.
Yeah, they most people just want that good part. Like we thrive on that, but that's what we do on an everyday basis, though. We look to have a good day. What's up, Venom?
What's up, bro? What's up? I'm not gonna lie, I just fucking woke up like 15 minutes ago.
Oh, man.
Well, technically I've been up. It's just like sometimes I stay up late, and then like I'll wake up again early in the morning, and then I'll fall back asleep, and then I'll wake up in the afternoon.
Yeah. Your sleep schedule change around the time that they do the hour change thing?
Not too much. my sleep schedule is like weird because I work like a normal job too, but also like around like nighttime I do trading and stuff, so I'll be up late just like looking at charts.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why I'll stay up late, and then my sleep schedule will be like really messed up because of it.
Are those times like the best times that you could use? Have you tried other times that may try that be more efficient for your
It's
sleeping schedule?
it's the best time for me just because of the schedule that I work.
Yeah.
So like I start work in the afternoon and then I usually get off late when I work. So when I get off late, then I have time to, look at the charts, take trades, and then whether I win or lose, then I go to bed, then I repeat the process.
Yeah. The reason
But
I ask is because I know like there's different like trade times. Like
Mhm.
say like you say you work later. If you do maybe some trading before you go to work, you may find that may be more efficient instead of trying to do it after work, which is catching you in your nighttime. Excuse me, when you'd actually want to go to sleep, just for how your cycle is.
Yeah, sometimes I trade in the morning regardless, just because there's like news that happens in the morning.
Yeah, I've noticed that's usually a lot of people like to hit that that news burst.
Yeah. Yeah.
What you be trading?
I trade like everything. So, there's these companies that you can work for that'll give you money to trade for them if you can like prove to them that you can make money and you don't suck ass.
Yeah.
But basically, I trade like everything, like stocks, indices, which is just like a collection of stocks. I trade like currency pairs. I don't know if y'all have heard of like forex.
Yeah, forex.
Um,
That's Con's
buy,
favorite.
yeah, like commodities, oil, gold, like pretty much anything and everything as long as it makes money.
Yeah.
And basically you just, I mean, this is like a simple way of putting it, but basically you buy and sell like depending on whether you think the price is going up or down based on like a number of factors. So that's like one of the main things I do with my time.
Like I said, Con's in here. I think Ninja does some trading too. Y'all guys should talk. Grab some patterns, pass on some.
For sure.
Start you a small firm.
That'd be live, bro.
He said, Jonathan said, who you funded through?
I'm not funded right now, so I'm taking the challenges, but I used to be funded through this company called FTMO. I actually did an interview with them, and I have an interview on their YouTube. It got like 20,000 views. But it was crazy because I had a good strategy where I was making good money, and then like some things happened, my strategy wasn't working as well, so for like the past like year and a half I've been like reinventing it, and now I'm finally just getting back to where I was. But they did that interview with me because I think I had made close to like 30 grand in 1 month. It was like 27 or something, and they were like, hey, we want to interview you, talk about your strategy, blah blah blah. And I was like, sure, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, the company was called FTMO. It was like a company based in Europe.
Well, now you have like the 2020 vision on there. Just kind of look back on how your pattern came off.
Oh, dude, I have learned so much. Like everything that, I mean, at the time it sucked ass. Like, but everything that I learned from it, like I've learned so much. I feel like this time around, like I can't fuck it up, to be honest, unless I just like really self-sabotage myself. But yeah, also I went to Hong Kong. I don't know if y'all remember that. That was pretty dope.
Yeah.
I forgot to put some pictures in the chat, but I'll do that in a minute. But it was pretty dope.
Yeah, how long was you over there?
I was over there for like 10 days. It was great. I was there like at the very end of like when Chinese New Year started. What fucking sucked though is the trip was great, but the last day and a half I got like super sick. I got like food poisoning or something, and I was just like fucking miserable the last day and a half though. Yeah, I was like throwing up.
What was you eating? What was you mainly eating?
Just like honestly, most of the stuff they had there was like noodles. I think the thing that got me sick though, like I ate some type of like bad seafood.
Oh yeah.
That's what I think it was, but I'm not entirely sure. But they have a bunch of crazy stuff over there. I had a girl that I was meeting over there, and she had me trying like a bunch of shit. Like she had me eating like chicken feet.
You were eating, they got you sick. No, I'm scared.
Nah, that's not what got me sick, thankfully. But the crazy thing is honestly, bro, the chicken feet
No, I'm not
wasn't
talking
that
about
bad.
the chicken. I'm talking about the girl. No,
Oh, the girl. Maybe. She also had me try like some like type of animal blood. That shit was nasty.
Oh yeah, they got those like blood porridges.
Yeah, well, it was like a hard boiled like blood, and I was like, what type of animal is this? I was like, this isn't like a fucking bat, is it? And she was like, no, it's like pork. And I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah, pig blood. Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna come back with fucking COVID. But no, I tried some interesting stuff over there, and then I tried like normal shit. So there's something called hot pot, which is just like a big fucking boil of water where it's like flavored, so it's like tomato broth, or you can get like a spicy broth, and then you just like get a bunch of like different type of meats, like beef or chicken or whatever you want, and you just let it sit and kind of boil in there. You throw your vegetables in there, noodles, whatever. That was pretty good. There's something called dim sum where it's just like, I don't even know how to describe it. I have to send a picture, but it's literally just a ton of food, and they just keep bringing it to you, and you just keep checking your menu.
Man, Retro Roman, where you posted at? You gotta post it in the general.
What's up?
Oh no, I'm talking to Retro Roman on YouTube.
Oh, gotcha.
He said he posted his videos, but I'm like,
yeah, that's what you gotta do though. You gotta eat the food when you're there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You always kind of moving around, vacationing places, or you just kind of trying to get business opportunities through these different areas?
No, that was honestly the first. I mean, I've been to certain places like in the United States, but that was the first time I kind of traveled alone, like out of country. So that was like my first experience, like really traveling like that. But it made me want to travel more, like for sure. It was dope.
So what was the most interesting thing you seen there?
The most interesting thing, I think the most interesting thing that I saw that I thought was the coolest, we went to this monastery that was like way up in the mountains. And up in the mountains, it's called the Big Buddha. But you don't have to, because there's some people that fucking literally walked up a giant mountain. There's a trail that you can walk up, like almost like a pilgrimage, and I was like, yeah, fuck that. There's a cable car that you can take through the mountains though, and it's like a 30-minute ride. And it was just super beautiful, like going through the mountains, and then like as you get closer, you can see the giant Buddha like off in the distance, and it just looks fucking huge. And you get up to the monastery, and it's just so isolated. It's so peaceful. And then we get up there, and there's literally like buffalo and fucking cows up there, and I'm like, how did they even get these up here? And they're literally just roaming around. Then they have like dogs that just roam around, and the monks walking around. It was really cool. That was like one of my favorite parts for sure. What's it called? Also, just I don't know, like kind of just walking around, like being in the city, especially at night, because in the city, like where the hotel was, it's just like giant. There's like a bunch of buildings everywhere. It's like bright lights. Like I've never been to New York, but if I had to describe it, like the inner city is like Hong Kong is like China's New York City.
Yeah.
That's the
you
way.
can really on that flavor. New York.
Yeah. And everyone there was like pretty nice for the most part. There's a lot of people there that speak English. When I first got there, though, it was like, honestly, it was a little hectic because I was supposed to meet this girl there, and she was supposed to meet me at the airport and help me like figure out the subway and everything. Because the subway there, I will say that shit was fucking confusing. I live in Texas, so like, there's no fucking subway like at all. And it's in like mostly Chinese, so I've been studying Chinese. Like I can read Chinese, I can write Chinese, I can speak Chinese, but it's not like perfect. So I couldn't figure everything out. The first day that I landed, I ended up getting there like half a day earlier than I was supposed to.
Oh dang, that's why she didn't meet you.
Yeah, that's why like she was supposed to be there the next day, and I was like, fuck. I was like, what am I supposed to do? And then my phone was almost dying. I had to book an extra day for the hotel. So I was just like trying to figure everything out. And then I had to get an Uber. The airport was super confusing. Finally figured out where I needed to go. The guy that was driving me barely spoke English, so like the Mandarin that I could speak, we were just kind of like speak half Mandarin, half English.
Yeah.
But yeah, we also went to the Disneyland out there. That was okay. Honestly, the first half of it was like kind of fun. The second half, I was fucking pissed.
Oh dang, was that weak?
It was just, it wasn't that it was weak. It was just like there were so many people there, and all the lines took fucking forever, and it was just like pissing me off. So like I'm super impatient. So like we had been there like towards the end of the night. We had been there for like 10 hours, and I was like, I'm fucking ready to go back to the hotel. Like fuck all this. And then she was trying to stay for like the fireworks at the end, and I was like, do you see all these people here? I was like, when we all tried to leave at the same time, I was like, this is gonna be fucking miserable.
Yeah, you got to get out of there.
A little bit early.
Everybody started leaving.
Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, I was like, it's time to go. I was like, I'm ready to go back. But no, it was cool. They had a bunch of stuff there that was cool. Like we went to a show. Like they had a bunch of different shows, but we could only go to so many just because like they honestly you had to wait like an hour in advance to go see them. That's what I'm saying. Like the waiting was like literally half of Disneyland. But they did like a show for the Lion King that we saw that was pretty cool. That was another thing that was like really pissing me off though, is because she didn't want to ride any of the rides, and I was like, because she gets kind of motion sickness, so I was like, well, I was like, what the fuck are we doing here then?
What the lines was like though for the rides?
Oh, they were busy. I mean, every line imaginable was just busy. They had like a fast pass, and I was trying to figure out how to get it, but I couldn't figure it out, so we were stuck.
Yeah, that's $500.
Yeah, well, over there it's actually a lot cheaper. So a lot of stuff over there, besides like if you get a hotel, your hotel and your plane ticket are gonna be your most expensive stuff. Everything else, like food wise, anything
How
you
much
do,
was
pretty
the
much.
hotel a night?
I don't know how much it was per night, but I paid around like 1,200 for 10 days.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, and it was a nice hotel too. Like it was a nice hotel. So
That's not even $100 a night, really.
yeah, yeah. So it was dope. It was dope. I definitely am gonna go back. I'm thinking about because if everything works out and I start making a lot of money with trading again, I want to go back there and I want to study like Chinese over there for like a month. I think that would be dope.
Oh yeah.
But we'll see what happens. But yeah, also there's another thing that they do over there. Like I said, there's a bunch of buildings that they have like they have like a show. So there's a bunch of lights on these buildings that light up at night. And if you go to the harbor at night, around a certain time every night, it does a light show. So like all the lights on the building light up and they start like connecting together and like making images and shit.
Yeah.
That was pretty dope too. And they had like a symphony playing in the background. Um yeah, we did a bunch of stuff. Like I said, it sucked towards the end because like all the Chinese New Year parades. Like we went to a parade, but I was like so sick. We were there for like we saw the parade for like an hour, and then I was like, yeah, we got to go back. I was like, I feel like shit.
Oh yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah.
Said they ate some bad seafood.
Yeah, dude, it was horrible. I literally that night when I got sick, like I did not sleep. I was literally throwing up the whole night, and it got so bad that like I didn't have anything to even throw up, so I was just dry heaving. It was horrible.
That's the worst. You just
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just get to
And
throwing up stomach
anything,
lining.
yeah, anything that I would like, I'd try to drink water. Anything that I would drink, either it would just immediately come up. Until finally, about the morning, I finally could keep some stuff down, and I was like, thank God.
Like I am ready to go.
Yeah, but the thing sucked though, cause like then it made my stomach messed up. So then like this is disgusting, but like I started having diarrhea, and then I had a fucking 20 something hour flight back home. So I'm sitting on the plane for like 20 hours, just miserable, bro. Just like my stomach fucked up,
Do it
and I was
fly
just
the
like,
whole 20 hours or don't y'all make stops?
yeah, it was 20 hours including with the stop. So on
Yeah.
the way back home it was faster. So with the stop it was 20 hours still. I stopped in LA. So it went from Hong Kong to LA, stopped in LA, then LA to Houston. So on the way there though it was even longer cuz the way there whenever I stopped in LA it was like 24 hours. So I was on the plane for like a whole day.
Dang.
Yeah, it's a long ass flight.
You didn't sleep the whole time?
I couldn't. I slept maybe like 2 to 3 hours on both flights. Like I just can't do it. That's why when I finally got there, when I landed in Hong Kong, and then I got through all like the fucking chaotic landing because I was just like trying to figure everything out, and then I finally got to the hotel. My brain was like so fried because when I got to my room too, I was trying to open up the door because there's a little scanner, right? So I put my key on there and I'm trying to pull the door open and I'm like, why the fuck is this not opening? And so I went back downstairs. I was like, hey, something's like wrong. I think like the key thing is messed up. And they were like, sir, you have to push the door open. And I was like, ah, god damn it. I was like, I didn't even think of that. So I just looked stupid as hell. Go back upstairs, push it open, and just like, oh, dude, this bed
It's
feels
cool.
the
It's
best
cool.
right
A
now.
lot of people spoke English though.
Yeah, they did.
But I hate to cut you off. I got to get out of here. I got to go to work.
Oh,
So,
for sure, for sure.
yeah, man. Thanks for the story, man. Yeah, post some pictures. I want to see that.
Yeah, I'll send it in the general chat.
I'm glad you enjoyed your time.
All right, man. Peace, peace. Have a good
All
one.
right, peace out, y'all. Have a good day.
You
And
said
I'm
everybody.